A draft agreement disclosed on Tuesday does not include a $500 billion payout the Trump administration demanded earlier. Officials in Ukraine and Trump administration say they have reached a deal that would give the United States revenues from Ukraine's minerals and other natural resources after an intense pressure campaign by the American president. Terms of agreement. It is not clear if the both sides have reached a final agreement on the terms of the deal. Security guarantee. The draft vaguely referenced security guarantees, but did not signal any specific U.S. commitment to safeguard Ukraine's security, a provision Kyiv has vigorously pressed to include as its war against Russia enters its fourth year. Approval process. Zelensky of Ukraine is expected to travel to Washington on Friday to sign an agreement with President Trump. A draft obtained by the Times showed Scott Bessent, the U.S. Treasury Secretary, and U.S. Zelensky, Ukraine's economic minister, as the initial signatories. Ukraine's mineral resources. Ukraine controls more than 100 major deposits of critical minerals, according to a study by the Kyiv School of Economics, along with the modest oil and natural reserves. Titanium, lithium, rare earths, magnesia, zirconium, graphite. Why they are valuable? Mr. Trump has said he wants revenue from minerals as payment for military aid that the United States has provided to Ukraine. So you see, in this life, nothing goes for nothing. African continent, African leaders are supposed to learn from these things. When Mr. Zelensky last fall introduced the idea of trading natural resources for military support, he told the Ukrainian parliament for the country's mineral wealth was worth trillions of dollars. So, why am I bringing this issue to the table? Let us come to our African continent, because a lot of countries in Africa are doing away with America, and America have to look for another source of getting these minerals. And that is why you see that America is opting now to offer Ukraine military aid if Ukraine is ready to give them access to their rare earth minerals, and of which on the other side Russia is equally ready to play game with America to give them access to the rare earth mineral from the Ukraine territories that Russia has seized the last 3 years. So why am I saying this? African continent, we need to unite ourselves. We need to support each other. We need to stand by each other. We need to do whatsoever it takes, because these people have looted us a lot. It's quite disheartening that Congolese government is calling on United States to come and help him out. He's ready to give them access to Congo's vast mineral. So the ones the West has been looting out of Congo for years is not enough. You want to enslave your people the more because you want to remain in power. So please, African continent, every concerned leaders in Africa, please do well to emulate leaders from Burkina Faso, leaders from Mali, leaders from Niger. Yes, they are leading by example. They are paving way for the new revolution that will lead to freedom of Africa from these imperialists, from these globalists. And the earlier we unite ourselves together as a people, have a united voice, have a united front, that is the only way we can be able to cut off the last chains of the imperialists and be totally free. We want to live a freed Africa for our upcoming generations. We want to be free from from these people and live in Africa that our upcoming generations will be acquainted with our history and everything that has to do with it.